We are live, reporting live from Art Basel, Miami. We are
2024.
in the Nucleus hub, and I am joined by my beautiful girlfriend, Ashley Pardon. My name is Vladimir Salas, and we're just gonna talk a little shit today. How you?
We're good at that.
How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Can't complain. Seeing some crazy stuff out here today.
I know, it's Art Basel.
This Art Basel is pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
I saw a bunch of crazy outfits, so I was like, fuck it, I'm bringing out my douchebag shades.
We've already used them a couple times in some definite picturesque moments, so they have come in handy.
Yes. So how was your day at work today? What do you do for work?
Oh, I work for the Miami-Dade County Public School System. I'm a teacher of the blind and visually impaired. So I teach Braille, low vision devices. I help kids access their curriculum, and I also help them walk with a cane.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, about 14 years now. Long time.
So what got you into that?
My sister-in-law actually found the program at Texas Tech where I went to school. She went through the program. Then my brother went through the program. Then I went through the program. Then her sister went through the program. So we are a family of teachers of the visually impaired. It's pretty cool.
So your whole family can teach how to read Braille?
Not read Braille. They can teach you how to walk with a cane if you lose your vision.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Got a whole little family community.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
It's very interesting.
So, you're originally from Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
What made you stay here in Miami? When was the first time you came to Miami?
I came to Miami for the first time for a job. The first job I got after my certification to teach orientation mobility, which is the cane traveling, with the Lighthouse for the Blind. And so I moved here in 2012, and I lived here for a year. Had to go back to Texas to further my education with my teacher of the visually impaired certification. So I'm dual certified to teach two different things. Was there for 3 years, and then I got a job back at the same place again, so moved back across the country in 2019, and so I've been here ever since, and I'm not leaving.
So why is that? Why is Miami like it for you? Why would you not check out another city?
Well, for starters, the ocean. I have to see the ocean every day. I've decided that is a part of my life, and it's always going to be. I love the culture here. I love all the Latin culture that's kind of like a melting pot of just craziness. You never know who you're going to meet when you go out. Plus, I love all the other cultures that are here, there's a lot of people from France and Russia, and you just never know. You walk up to somebody and their accent, and you're like, wow, where are you from? Which I get that a lot too because of my Texas accent, if you haven't heard it already. So I love it. And the food. Cannot forget the food.
Oh, yeah.
The cortaditos, the pastelitos, the croquetas.
The coladas.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Can't live without those.
Miami is irreplaceable.
It is.
I've traveled a lot. I've gone to 6 or 7 countries in Europe, and man, it's always a round trip. And it's always so rewarding coming back home, getting on that flight, knowing that, wow, I get to come back home to this, especially where we live now. It's a little nice. What do you like about our new place?
What do we not like about our new place? We are very spoiled and very, very, very blessed. Super grateful where we live with our 2 pools and 4 restaurants. And
we're starting to sound like a douchebag.
Okay. We'll pump the brakes on that.
There's 2 pools, 3 restaurants, a fucking doggy care, the bay, a spa, a gym. It's fucking out of pocket.
Then a block away is like our favorite bodega. We got tacos. We walk everywhere. We're right by Lincoln Road. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We're like, hey, let's take a walk and go get our Nespresso cups on Sundays. And we go walk Lincoln Road. So it's a rough life, but somebody's got to take care of it, So.
Yeah. No, not going to lie. At the beginning, I didn't think I deserved living there. I was like, this is too much. Like, I don't need all this shit. Like,
things I don't know about Mr. Vladimir.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't deserve it properly.
But you really always did. Just
no,
so you know.
I don't know if it was like an ego thing because coming from living on my own, having the place completely to my own, and then having to probably to share space and you helping out with the rent. Maybe it was like I can't. I'm not paying for this whole thing by myself. I don't deserve to be here.
Well, that's
Type
fair.
of deal. But hey, we got over it. So now
Yeah. we're in year 2.
year 2.
We did a 2-year lease, thank goodness. So we're in year 2. We got till this summer for this lease. So we'll see where it takes us.
I really love the balcony.
For anybody who's been to our house, you love that balcony. Love that balcony.
That balcony can host 20 people.
30? What are you talking about?
20 to 30.
We've pushed 30 into our place. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it a lot.
All right. So, I got some spicy questions for you.
Oh, spicy. Of course.
Well, a lot of people don't know that you're 15 years older than me. She's a little cougar, guys. She's hunting out there.
I wasn't hunting, by the way. Our meet cue is not me hunting at all.
All right, so you want to tell them how we met?
Okay. I like the story. It's fun. We actually just walked by where we first met. It's no longer there. It's called Progetto Tulum. It was like this little Tulum-looking tent shanty club that they had built here in Wynwood. I was there to go there before I went to the party I was going to go to that was across the street. Just went in to see my friends that were there. And then this guy pops up. And he happened to be the trainer of the birthday boy whose party we were at. And my friend actually took care of his client's house. And they were my friends that I met in 2012 when I first lived here originally. So it's kind of crazy how all of that kind of came together. And then as we're dancing, he's like, "You just won my free ticket to space, my second ticket." And I was like... My jaw dropped because I knew that Clapton was at Space, and I actually couldn't afford that ticket that weekend because it was Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl weekend, the hottest party of that day. Tickets were like $250. When I was single, I will always buy 2 pairs of tickets. I'm like, I'm going with someone. If I can't find a date, I'll bring one of my boys, whatever. But always 2. Always gotta buy for 2.
Yep. So I scored the second ticket. Our first night hanging out, we ended up at Space for 8-9 hours.
Yeah, so
in VIP for Clapton.
So we met at we met here in Wynwood at my client's birthday party. Then we went over her house for a little bit.
We had to kill time because you don't go to Space before 4 a.m.
Yeah, the nightlife here is different. So we got to the club like at 3 a.m. We got into the VIP with another client of mine, and then we got home like at 10 a.m. It was...
And then you went and saw Kanye.
Oh, yeah. And then after...
He went to see Kanye.
So I left the nightclub at 10 a.m. Then Kanye was doing his Sunday service here in Miami. It was Super Bowl weekend. Then I went to go see him at 11 a.m. And, man, I was fried.
Yeah.
I was fried.
But at the time, he was 25, and I was 40. And my thoughts were like, this is a really cool kid I met. A cool kid. And I literally texted him that on the way home. He texted me and I was like, it was great to meet you, kid. And he was like, kid?
No, this is how it goes. Oh. She doesn't remember because it didn't hurt her. So I'm like, hey, nice to meet you, whatever. Have a great day. And she was like, oh, I had a great time. Thanks, kiddo. Bro.
Well, I don't know.
Kiddo. That shit went, God. Like.
And I didn't think anything about it,
I'm out here shooting my shot and I get called a kid.
I didn't know he was shooting a shot, though. I was just not in the space for that, especially since he was so much younger than me. And I'm like, is he even, I don't know. And what is it going to be, 4 years in February now?
Damn.
4 years. Yeah.
4 years.
So the kiddo stepped up to the plate and hit a home run.
This is my longest relationship I've ever been.
We have a lot of fun though. But no, the next week was what? You went to New York.
Yeah, that weekend.
And he kept texting me, "Where's my dancing partner?" He was at Dead Mouse. I was so jealous. Found all these cool warehouse parties, and I was like, "Oh man, he really does like good music." And he kind of proved himself all week as we were swapping music back and forth. And then the funniest part was, I had tickets to go to Floyd to see Moon Boots, and because I was single, I was just buying tickets and going doing stuff by myself. And then the day after that, I was going to go to this thing called Daybreaker, and it was going to be at Space. And so that was my weekend plan. And so when he got back into town, we had said we were going to share each other's events. Like, you'd let me know what you're going to, whatever. So I texted him and I was like, "Hey, would you want to kind of, moon boots with me on Saturday?" And he texts me back, "So does that mean I have a date for Valentine's Day?"
Layup, baby.
And I did not, swear on my life, did not know that it was Valentine's Day. No, I really didn't.
It's a setup.
It was hilarious. And then he's like, and then he gets even slicker. So then he's like, "Well, I looked up tickets and they're like $65. I'd much rather spend that money taking you out to dinner."
Boom. Closer.
So, of course, I'm freaking out. I'm like, is this guy actually asking me on a real date? And so I'm texting my friend Parker, and I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? And he's like, "You say yes. You say yes."
Like, take the sign, stupid.
He's like, go. So I ended up saying yes, and we went to eat sushi.
Got some sushi.
And then a guy I knew was DJing about.
I brought her flowers too.
He did bring me a rose.
She got butterflies on her stuff.
I did. We went and saw a little DJ, and then he ended up coming to Moon Boots with me.
I spent like $60 at the door. And I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. to go film my tutorial videos.
We stayed not too late, till like 2, and then he went home to shoot videos. And then after that, he came and met me at Space, and we did Daybreaker together the next day. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Daybreaker is like a sober party where you do either yoga or like a HIIT class, and then you have a big dance party. It's a ton of fun, and it was at Space. So the first 2 weekends we knew each other, 2-3 weekends. It was just like the randomest cool things. So
yeah. Our first official day was Valentine's Day.
It was. Yep. So Valentine's Day is actually our first date night. Pretty cool. But yeah.
So it's been almost 4 years. What are any challenges you faced dating a younger man?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's really challenges. Are there challenges when you have all the same things in common? Because we kind of do. He's like, "Hey, we're going to go do this." And I'm like, "I'm in. Let's go." And I tell him, "Hey, I got us tickets to this." He's like, "Okay." Everything we go do is like,
like today.
Yeah, today. I mean, that's what we're doing today. He told me, yesterday?
Yeah.
He texted me, "I got us Red Dot tickets for the big art show, and then this was happening, what we're doing right now."
She didn't know she was going to be on until 20 minutes ago.
I didn't know. He does this stuff to me. He likes putting the pressure on me, but he doesn't know I'm a diamond. It's fine. I can handle pressure. It's okay.
You got to keep her on gas and see if she folds under pressure. That's how you know you have a real one.
I don't fold. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
That was decently spicy. That wasn't too bad.
Do you have any questions? Before we go, we got to stop.
We're wrapping it up. Well, I just want to know one thing. Why in the world have you been wearing those sunglasses on when the sun is not shining?
You know, a lot of people ask me that. They're like, "Yo, why are you wearing the sun if the sun is not out at night?" I'm like, the haters are though.
Oh my God, this guy.
These are the hater blockers.
The hater blockers.
Can't get in. Guys, this is our time right now. Where we are right now, this is the Nucleus Hub. Nucleus is a studio here in Miami where you can just rent out for the hour, get your whole podcast going. They got cameras, microphone, studio, everything they have for 2 people, for 6 people. If you're in Miami, you want to connect with me, this is where I'm going to take you, talk some shit, talk it out. Where can they find you on the socials?
Oh, on the socials, I am. That's so funny to say.
Hit that link in bio.
It's Ashlee, ASHLEEW2 E's, E-E-S. So
Alright.
yeah, with 2 E's.
You can find me. I just changed my name. My name now is Kettlebell Weight Loss Coach. Because that's what I'm doing, baby.
Yeah.
We out here in Miami,
Yeah.
Basel 2024, Vacilando. We're
Peace
out.
out, guys.